Hej, Henrik Knudsen her. I dagens program Memphis Mansion Garden Party, der præsenterer vi to levende legender. To gutter, som har spillet i et orkester, som backede The Sweet Inspirations, som startede i slutningen af 60'erne og blandt andet spiller for Aretha Franklin. Men historien her handler om noget helt andet. Det handler om, da de i 1969 begynder at arbejde for Elvis Presley og det berømte Elvis Presley Show. De var en del af opvarmningen til det her show. Og founding member, altså en af de grundlæggende medlemmer, Jerome Monroe på trommer og Gerald Johnson på bas. Nyd dem.
Ladies and gentlemen, last night we were honored to present to you for the first time in Randers the Sweet Inspirations Band. Woo! And now I want to present to you the original drummer, the one and only. He was there from 69 to 77. Mr. Jerome Stump Monroe. Please give him a hand. Hey Stump, we need to, can I call you Stump? Can I call you Stump? You don't mind? Thank you, Stump. Hey, how did you get that name?
Very long story. When I living back in Washington, D.C., the band that I started out with said, hey man, you're very short. We're going to call you Stump, like it's pre-Stump. So that name stuck with me all my life. I'm 74 years old now, and they still call me Stump, which I don't mind it because it's a good nickname. You know, it's not too many people say Stump, and they know exactly what they're talking about when they say Stump. So I like the name. That's how I got the name, really.
Oh, cool.
The band back in Washington gave me that name. And when Elvis heard it, he looked at me and said, your name really Stump? I said, yep. He said, okay then. So he started calling me Stump. So I said, well, I better stick with that name. If EP called me that and liked it, everybody else should like it. So I stuck with me all these years.
That's cool.
Yeah, I call Elvis EP.
Yeah, I know you call Elvis EP. We're going to take a few pictures. You know, I bought one of your tour jackets and we're going to put it on the museum.
Yeah.
And we took pictures up on the first floor and we wanted a picture with you and the Elvis on tour poster. And you said to the photographer, by the way, my good friend Tony Stutzborough is standing over there. Please give Tony a hand. He's actually been a good help in everything I'm doing. Supporting him. He's a good friend. Him and his wife Alma. Anyway, listen, we were taking pictures and in front of that Elvis on tour poster, and you did this, you said, it's EP in the picture.
That's who it is.
You call him EP.
Let me tell you something. I couldn't find another person to work with. Those 9 years that I played with Elvis, he was a good man. If anybody ever tell you that Elvis Presley wasn't a good person, don't believe it. I was there. That man was good.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey guys, let me say something before we continue. There is a little bit of noise up here. The guys over there, Martin and Martin fans. Martin, yeah, please. It's very loud. Okay, we have a talk show. I hope you appreciate it, but it's easier for us to communicate when we can hear each other.
Thank you.
So, anyway, so you worked with Elvis.
Well, I worked with Elvis, Ricky Nelson, his show, Martha Reed and Vandellos, D. Clark. D. Clark made Raindrops. If y'all don't know who he is, he was a big star back in the U.S. Billy Stewart, you ever heard of him? Yeah, Cuba Gooding and the Main Ingredients, Marlena Shaw. Just a whole lot of different people. I had a beautiful life, I really did. By playing drums, because most people that play music have a very hard life. You cannot make a life playing music unless you have a record out or something, or you become a big star. I'm not a big star. I'm a drummer, and I taught myself how to play, and the Lord gave me a talent, and I used it. And it brought me this far with Elvis. It was a reason for it. So I appreciate it, okay?
Working every night with Elvis and not really playing with Elvis, but then you did it. There was one night.
Well, let me tell you this, man. You may not believe this. I've been playing a long time, but when Elvis Presley called me in this dressing room and said, Stump, see, I played for the whole show. Joe Gershio, Stamps Quartet, JD and them. When Elvis called me in the dressing room, I knew something was wrong. I said, now why would he call me in the dressing room and want to talk to me? Well, he wanted to talk to me to tell me I'm gonna play drums behind him, which I didn't have no idea. I didn't know his music. Cause Ronnie Tutt is a crazy man on drums. I'm not, okay? But anyway, what happened was, I never forget this. He said, set me down. He said, Stump, you gonna play drums behind me? I said, you gotta be kidding me, man. He said, no, you gonna play drums. What drums you wanna use? And I was so stupid at the time, I picked Ronnie Tutt drums. Ronnie Tutt had all these drums, and I'm left-handed, and Ronnie is right-handed. So all the drums up top was for right-hand drummer, but the drums down the bottom I changed around. So when I did a roll, I was doing the roll backwards, making it deep. And I thought about it when I started playing. I said, man, how stupid can you be? Good gracious. So anyway, he asked me, he said, what I want you to do, I want you to go up on the stage, get set, and do this. Watch me. I said, okay, I gotta keep my eyes on you, Elvis, right? He said, yeah. But what do you watch when you playing with Elvis Presley? Do you watch his head? Do you watch his shoulders, his arm? Excuse me, do you watch back here? Do you watch his legs? So I was very confused, because I didn't know what to watch. This guy was moving everything, man. You know, everything was going on, you know. And I'm up there playing, and I'm saying to myself, oh man, how am I gonna get through this show? So I started praying to the man upstairs. Please get me through this. Come down here and play these drums, because I can't do it. But what happened was, the Lord took them sticks, and I watched the Elvis, he guided me through that show, just like Bo did last night. Bo is a hell of an entertainer. Y'all should be very proud of him. Anyway, I did it, I watched that and everything, and Dick Grove and everybody say I changed colors, okay? I mean, I'm a brother, but I wasn't a brother that day. I actually changed it, and when I got down on the drums, I sat down on the drums like that, and the hi-hat, my legs started shaking so bad that my hi-hat was going like that, and I said, whoa, boy, stop playing. And I'm hitting my leg like that. But once the show started, I started getting relaxed. And I'm gonna tell you, I played behind a whole lot of people, and Elvis Presley guided me through that show. He's a hell of an entertainer to do that, because I was scared to death. I would never want to do that again. And I had another chance to do it twice again. So I had to do it twice. So that's the story with Elvis. I played behind him, I did what I did, no rehearsal, was that very scary to play a show behind somebody like Elvis caliber with no rehearsal. You don't know what you're gonna play, what you're gonna do or nothing. Believe me, it's a scary situation. But like I say, the man up there did it. I didn't play the drums, he did it. You know, so that's what happened that time. That's a true story, man.
So was there any odd songs? Something, did he pull a leg on doing returns? I know we didn't do that in the first one.
Any what?
Odd songs? Some of this, you know, he had this program that he...
No, that's not true. Elvis did what he wanted to do. I mean, he knew what kind of situation we was in. And he started calling all kind of songs. And I said, man, good Lord, you know, how my head supposed to work with all these songs? Some songs I've never heard, you know. But he went away from his regular show sometimes. He did a whole lot of material. That's the only man that I know in show business that had so many songs, gospel, country, R&B. Yeah, I came over here once before, playing over here in Denmark, and I was working over here, and I'll tell you something. I found out that Elvis had so many songs, so many different arrangements, and you have to really watch what you're doing. If you don't keep your eyes on it, boy, he could be going this way and you going this way, you know? So you really have to concentrate on Elvis. It wasn't a joke. And then when he did his karate, I didn't know karate at the time. I still don't know it now. But he taught me mind over matter. When I got a pain or something, I know how to do that, take that pain away from me and ignore it, you know, but he was a great man. He really was. I learned a lot from him. Yep. And by the way, I really love coming here to play for y'all. Very beautiful audience. I wasn't gonna come because I was sick with my kidney. But I came and I'm very glad that I did. Give yourself a nice round of applause, okay? Yeah. Well, you know, I'm the type of person, like, if I give my word, I do it, you know, no matter what.
You went to the hospital 3 days ago.
I was in the hospital, yeah.
And you were not supposed to go, and you did anyway.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
What do you say about that?
You know,
It's crazy. It's crazy.
like Elvis used to tell me, TCB, take care of frauds.
Take care of the heart.
Oh, I didn't say that, did it? No, take care of business. No, really. That's what he taught. He put that in our heads, and that's what we did on the show. We took care of business. We did what we had to do. Play on time, play the show as best as we could play it, and perform for the people. And that's what it was all about. Okay?
Cool. So how was it touring with Elvis? How was it to be on tour with Elvis? The whole operation, you know?
Well, I tell you what, everything was just right on. We had so many people in the show. We had the bus, we had the cars. By the way, we had the women too now.
Yeah.
But we had a very good time. It was a close family. That's what he wanted, was a family. Not people arguing with each other because you're from different countries or different nationalities. Everybody was one, so they worked together as a unit. And I learned a whole lot from them people. I learned a whole lot from Ronnie Tutt. Ronnie Tutt is the only drummer that I know that played them double bass drum and act like he was out of his mind. But he played those drums, and I learned from Ronnie because I liked what he was doing. I respect him as a hell of a drummer, okay?
We actually got a phone call from Donna Tutt the other day that they really missed Donna, Ronnie's wife.
Oh yeah.
They really wanted to be here, but you know that he's not in the best of health. So
Yep.
anyway, so touring with Elvis was being like a family, but it was also hard work, right? You had a lot of shows in Vegas and.
But see, it's what you make out of it when it comes down to performing. If you're gonna look at it like it's very hard, you pace yourself. You know, because in Vegas, I'm doing so many shows, I'm going crazy, you know, but if I pace myself with my age, I can last a little longer, maybe 85 years old, you know. But if I don't, I'm gonna have to stop when I'm at least in 75, I guess. And I'm 74 now, you know, but I try to keep going as long as I can go, you know.
Appropriate to do these songs now. Please, ladies and gentlemen, won't you give it up for Jerome Stump Monroe? Give him a big hand. Make him feel the love. Yeah. And what a pleasure it is to meet you, Stump. I love my job. I love my job. I get to meet all these great people. Okay. For one night only, though. Maybe that's all we need. Are you ready? Give me something. One night with you is all I'm now praying for. The things that you could plan would make my dream come true. Just call my name and I'll be right by your side. I want your sweet heaven hand. You know what I mean? My love's too strong to hide. Oh yeah. Now I always live a very quiet life. I ain't never done wrong. But now I find that life without you has been too lonely, too long. One night with you is what I'm now praying for. The things that you could plan would make my dream come true. A very quiet life. I never did no wrong. Oh, but now I find that life without you has been too lonely, too long. One night with you, oh baby, is what I'm now praying for, baby. I'm praying, baby, I'm praying. The things that you could plan would make my dream come true. Oh, baby, just one night, that's all I'm asking for. That's all I need. Oh, baby.
We're going to do it again next year, right?
Well, we gotta see once I get this kidney done.
Can you imagine?
And get my eyes, I'm blind in one eye, kidneys. I had 3 strokes, you know, so it's a whole lot of stuff to deal with. So I gotta see, but I'm pretty sure that I'll be here.
You want to see Stump again?
Yeah.
The whole show?
I got a plan, man.
And you know what? We gave credit to, we have a common friend, Rick Croft, who brought us together, but it was you who put on the show. You know, you made the lineup with the songs, you picked the songs. Well, and there was some, you know, I was a little bit worried about the non-Elvis songs, but you know what? It came out great. And you guys didn't play Elvis songs before Elvis, right?
Well,
we did that, but
wait, you know, I had to sit home and think about it. I said, now I'm going to Denmark. What should we do? What kind of songs should we do? And I came up with Denmark is hip as far as I'm concerned. You know, do a little rock and roll, do Elvis, don't have the whole show, Elvis show. You know, because we really, some of the guys didn't never play me. I'm the only one, so I wanted to do some Elvis, but do some other people, like Aretha and Sweet Caroline and Shaky Ground. which is very funky. Excuse my language, but it's very funky song, you know. And I know y'all hip to that. If you put the right music down, you enjoy it. No matter where you go in the world, the people will enjoy it and understand it if you do it the right way, okay? So that's what I did. Put it together like that.
Okay, let's do this last question before we go do the autograph session on the first floor of the mansion.
Wait, I'm supposed to go somewhere else?
To do the autograph session afterwards.
Oh, that's extra money.
Okay.
See
Hey,
that?
who coming in here?
Look at that guy. Jerome! It's on? It's on. Good morning. How you doing, Gerald? The last time I seen this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey man, give me a handshake here, brother. There you go. Okay. Last time I seen him, he was young, I was young, and he always had been a hell of a bass player. I gotta tell you this real quick. We played in Las Vegas, right? In the showroom. This guy used to stand beside me and stomp on the floor so hard playing his bass that he put a dent in the stage. And Elvis used to hear him up down in the dressing room.
Well, you know what they did to me is it was Sonny and Red came to me and said, Gerald, Elvis wants to have a talk with you. And I said, he does? You know, I said, okay, so they took me down to his dressing room. I had no idea what they were doing to me. They took me down to his dressing room, and I walk in, he said, hey, Gerald, how you doing? I said, I'm okay. I just wanted to come down, and Sonny said, you wanted to talk to me. He said, yeah, I wanted to know, are you the one making all that noise up above my head? And I said, well, he said, are you the one that's making all that noise above my head? And I said, well, I think it's me. He said, well, if it's you, keep it up, because it sounds real good. I like it. So they were pulling my leg, and I had no idea that they were doing that. But Elvis was known for being a prankster. And him and Sonny and Red were always doing pranks, which was, let's just call it really entertaining, just really entertaining. So I hope that you guys obviously appreciate the energy and the power and presence of Elvis Presley in a way that a lot of people in the world, in the country, really do not. You know, Jerome and I do, because we worked for him for a few years when he was really at his best. The shows were amazing at the International, and then we played all those basketball arenas all through the United States, where all the basketball teams used to play. We played the Forum in Los Angeles, we did the Mile High Stadium in Denver, Colorado, and the list goes on and on and on of all the venues that held from 15 to about 22,000 people. And every time Jerome and I went on stage to open up for Elvis in these venues, the camera flashes would last for at least a minute and a half, sometimes 2 minutes, consistently camera flashing. So you learn to really focus on the material that we had to do and the job that was in front of us to do, so that you could pay attention to the material, because when you have thousands, it wouldn't be thousands, it would be hundreds of camera flashes. It is very, very distracting. And you would think it would be a lot of fun, wouldn't it? Would you say it would be fun? It was a lot of fun, but it was very confusing. So, you know, after a few shows, and I'm sure Jerome would admit the same thing, after a few shows, you knew the camera flashes were going on. You knew they were going to be there, but you also knew what you were there for. And Elvis was what he really liked was organization And Stump was right. I heard him when I was coming in the tent. I overslept. I'm sorry. I was very tired last night. These guys worked me hard last night. Hendrik is he works you hard. No, I'm kidding. Hendrik has been very kind to us. He's been very kind to us, and he's taken very good care of us. But anyway, you learn, Elvis had I guess you would call it a work ethic. And he had a lot of people helping him make sure that everything did what it was supposed to do. They had a lot of people helping Jerome and I in the Sweet Inspirations, getting from place to place. They had a few different transportation modes of transportation that they used in various different cities, planes and buses and all sorts of things to move all of us, you would not believe how many people they moved around every day. I mean, I think it's an amazing job. And when I was very young, I had no idea. When Myrna and them told me, we had gone to Canada and done a show, we did a TV show, and I remember Bonnie and Delaney were on the TV show, and Jerry Shep and James Burton.
That's when we first met, right?
Yeah, that's where we met, very first met.
TV show was in
Canada. So I had no idea that we were going to meet them and they were going to be the band for Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
So when we got to Las Vegas, I went, oh boy, you know. So anyway, I just wanted to share a little bit of what, a short little bit of what it was like to travel around and be with Elvis Presley for all those shows. And then, of course, as soon as he would leave, they shuffled him straight into a limousine, and the guy would go on the microphone and say, Elvis has left the building, you know. They did that after every show. So, anyway, so I'm sorry that I'm late. I hope that I was helpful, and you guys made me sweat too much last night. Thank you very much.
Jerome Johnson. I like that with the cop. That's what's called product placement. That's it. Yeah, it's our diner.
Well, I'm advertising the mansion. I'm advertising the Memphis Mansion. Did you see it? Did you all get a picture of this? And then I'm going to have a sip of my coffee from the Memphis Mansion. And then I'm going to go over here by Hendrik, and you can take a picture of that too.
Hey, thank you, Phil.
So get that.
You get the $20 afterwards.
How do I look? Do I look good?
Hey, Gerald, you know,
Yeah.
something I didn't understand. I was with the show for at least 2 years before I realized what was happening. We would come out on stage and the strobe light, I thought it was a strobe light. That's how stupid I was. I thought it was all the people taking pictures of the show, and I thought it was a strobe light. I'm going around telling the show, man, where's the strobe light? Show me where it's at. They said, man, that's pictures. People taking pictures of it all. And it took me 2 years to realize that. What you mean I'm a little slow? How could you say that to me? I'm really a little slow now since I got this age.
You're glad you're still alive.
You're right about that.
I'm gonna go get more coffee.
Yeah, we see you upstairs for the autograph session at first row. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big hand for Stump Monroe, Jerome Johnson. Thank you very much.
Det var så det, vi havde til jer i dagens program. Jeg håber, I nød det. Jeg håber, I kigger med en anden gang.